your hair growth slows down and you are frustrated, you are like, my hair's not growing. No, when you are in the ANAGEN, you were manipulating. So that's why, you understand. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the ANAGEN phase for hair growth. I'm going to explain what it is because I think most naturals need to know this if you're on your hair journey. I even see that most people complain that their hair is not growing, which is not true. I'm going to explain the ANAGEN phase, what it is. Please give my video a big thumbs up before I even start, so that YouTube will push like this. YouTube will push my videos to more viewers. If you give my videos a big thumbs up, YouTube will actually push my videos to more viewers. Please like and also comment below because that helps. So let's get right into it. What is ANAGEN phase for hair growth? What is it? So ANAGEN is the active phase of the hair. Your hair is active, your hair is growing at this time. So that is called the ANAGEN phase. The cells in the root are actually dividing rapidly. A new hair is actually formed, in your hair, and it pushes out the club hair. What do I mean by the club hair? The hair that has stopped growing, that has detached from the blood vessels, that hair is called the club hair. When your hair is growing, it pushes out that club hair. So that hair that is pushed out is no longer in the ANAGEN phase. It also sheds, it comes out, alright guys, by the root. During this ANAGEN phase, your hair grows up to 1 centimeter a month. So it grows 1 centimeter every 28 days. Now this varies from different people. Now others grow half an inch a month, others grow an inch a month. So it really varies with different people. This is the active phase where your hair is actually growing. You hear any noise in the background? Forgive me. I don't know whether they are dogs or chickens, palias, I don't know. Some of the question you might want to ask is that how long is the ANAGEN phase? 2 years roughly to 6 years. Others actually extend to 7 years or 8 years. Alright guys, but your hair on the root, the hair on the root of the scalp, 80 to 90% of your hair on your scalp actually is in the ANAGEN phase. That goes to show that your hair is growing. From 2 to 6 years, your hair is growing. So it's like a cycle. Now I'm going to talk about all of the phases that your hair goes through. Today's video, I really wanted to explain the ANAGEN phase, that the ANAGEN phase is the active phase, which by your hair actually is growing. How you can retain length in the ANAGEN phase, you have to do protective styling. Your hair has only got 2 to 6 years of growing. Cartogen phase comes after the ANAGEN phase. The Cartogen phase is whereby your hair actually shrinks from the hair follicles and your hair growth slows down. The Cartogen phase comes after the ANAGEN. ANAGEN is where your hair is growing, but the thing with it is most people are not seeing hair growth because within the ANAGEN phase they are manipulating the hair. Manipulation causes breakage. I don't care how careful you are going to lose hair when you touch your hair. That's just what happens. When you touch your hair, even if you're not rough, you are still going to cause breakage. When you manipulate it too much, it's prone to breakage. Take advantage of the ANAGEN phase is doing protective styling. Have you ever seen that people who does protective styling for the long term actually grow their hair longer because maybe their hair is in the ANAGEN stage and there's not much manipulation within that ANAGEN phase time, so they are actually able to retain length within that ANAGEN phase. So it's so important to do protective styling. Every time when you're doing treatments, you're applying, some hair is gonna break, some hair is gonna break, and when hair is in the Cartogen phase, the hair growth slows down. So I really want you to understand this, guys, because this is so important. Most of us, I know that I do a lot of videos on treatments, but have you seen that lately I have been leaving my hair alone? It's in cornrows. I'm in 6-month hair growth challenge, and some of my followers as well are in the challenge too. I'm just leaving my hair, and also my daughter's hair. I've learned to leave it alone. If you are in the ANAGEN phase and you're manipulating your hair, guess what? Very soon you're going to be in the Cartogen phase, where your hair growth slows down and you start complaining my hair is not growing. No, your hair was growing in the ANAGEN. Your hair was growing, but you are manipulating. You were just touching, breaking. The Cartogen, it slows down. You don't see any growth. You see what happens? You see what happens? I'm talking science. There are ways that you can extend the ANAGEN phase. Okay, so I really need you to understand that there is a way that you can extend the ANAGEN phase by using fish oil. There are studies that have been proven that fish oil actually extends the ANAGEN phase. Peppermint essential oil may also help induce the rapid ANAGEN or the growth phase, thereby promoting hair growth. If you're using peppermint, it also helps to extend it as well. I really understood that our hair needs to be left alone. When it's in the active state, it's actually growing rapidly. It's growing. But the thing is, we are just doing so much. Our hair doesn't need so much to be touched, doing this and this. There are people that do that and they have mastered the key of doing that. Their hair is actually growing to their back. But if you're a person like me, I struggle. When I touch my hair too much, it might be growing, but I'm also breaking my hair. Studies have been done about the fish oil. Please go and check that video out in the description box below. It actually extends, okay, the ANAGEN phase. It keeps your hair in the ANAGEN phase for longer, okay, supporting your hair follicle, making it healthier. Okay, that's why I really thought to include fish oil into my regimen, because it actually extends that ANAGEN phase. As well, the natural way that you can also extend the ANAGEN phase is by drinking a lot of water and also getting under the sun, okay, getting the sun on your skin, on your hair, on your scalp, not always wearing like hats like this. Also, your diet as well matters, you guys. If you're eating junk like KFC, which I'm guilty of, and hungry GX, beggars are better at hungry GX. Is that the saying? Beggars are better at hungry GX. I eat it too every Sunday. You have to eat healthy in order to extend the ANAGEN phase. It's saying the ANAGEN takes about 6 years, 2 to 6 years. You are able to retain 6 inches within a year. Think about it. If you're 30 years, how many inches are you going to retain in the ANAGEN phase? That's a lot of inches, okay? So you're not growing your hair. It's not that your hair is not growing. No. Everyone has got an ANAGEN phase. Their hair is actually growing. My sons, I cut their hair off. Within 2 weeks, I see hair coming out. That means the hair is growing. How to retain that length? Because if you're always touching, manipulating, everyday touching, you are breaking off your hair. Maybe you're actually in the ANAGEN phase and you're breaking your hair. Have you understood what the ANAGEN phase is? If you have, comment below. I want to know your thoughts. The upcoming video will be the Cartogen phase, okay, because the Cartogen comes after the ANAGEN. We're going to talk about the Cartogen phase, where your hair growth actually slows down. So it matters what you were doing in the ANAGEN phase. If your growth is slowing down in the Cartogen phase, you understand? So watch out for that video, and please share this video to your family and friends, those people who are struggling to grow their hair and they think that their hair is not growing. You're lying to yourself. Hair grows. Everyone's hair grows. Even the mice that they do studies on, their hair grows. So you can't tell me that your hair is not growing. The mice hair is growing. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, and bye for now.